Hello, friends. It's me, Jenny. I'm super excited to be here on Wellness Wednesday, kicking off our real life with Reset. And so, friends, what I'm going to bring you today is a little bit of background information on why Reset was developed, what it does with our metabolism, and also a little bit about the products. But this week and in the following weeks to come, we're going to give you a lot of information about it. And then we're going to have a little reset group that starts second week of August. You're going to want to keep watching, keep listening, keep learning, and you've already seen a lot of things about it. So what's been our experience? What has our team found, right? So you guys, you've heard a lot about this big orange box. Check it out. It's about as big as my head. Wee, bigger than my head. But that's because it comes with 3 full days of all of your nutrition. Every day you are getting 500 calories, you're getting 68 grams of protein every day, and you're getting 17 grams of fiber. So in your head, you're probably maybe thinking, okay, that's not really a fast. You're right, it's not. It's a nutritionally supported fast that was thoroughly researched and looking at everything at the cellular level. So here's what you get. I mentioned you get, this big box with 3 days worth of stuff. So you get 4 products that you know and love, such as your whey protein, your hydrate, your hunger control slim, and your active, right? And then you get 4 new products. You get a snack bar. Yummy. Love these. You also get 2 soups, and they're collagen soups, okay? So you get a collagen tomato soup and a bone broth. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this one. And then you get this stuff called Restore. And Restore is something that it helps with hunger through the gut-brain axis. So you don't feel like you're starving. And that's not the point of this, okay? You might be thinking, oh, fasting, you're starving. Why would you do that? No, you guys also know I never got into this for weight loss at all. Like when I started my Plexus journey, it was more just for health and fitness and feeding my body the good gut stuff, right? So I'm going to back up a little bit. The whole thing, I do have notes. I have to have notes. Okay. Yes, they're written. Plexus Restore was actually designed for optimal nutrition with minimal calories. So you heard me do the rundown: 500 calories, 68 grams of protein, 17 grams of fiber every day. So you're wanting the protein and fiber, and it's emphasized to preserve your lean muscle tissue, control appetite, and improve your overall gut health. So you've got to think about metabolism, and you've probably heard that it's affecting you at the cellular level, and it is. And here's why. Our metabolism is the process that our body uses to convert what we eat and drink into energy, right? So any unused glucose that we have in our system goes to our liver, goes to our muscles, and then converts it to body fat, right? And there might be, you've got visceral fat, which is all around your organs. That's not good. And then you've got the subcutaneous fat, which is what you can see, okay? So we need to figure out a way to get rid of that so that our bodies can be healthy and change the fat into fuel. And that is what fasting does. But like I said, this is a nutritionally supported fast, okay? So there's a little bit of the background, and here was my experience. Friends, you guys know I'm a fitness instructor and very busy every single day, but I love it. And so when I started, I really had to be thoughtful of what 3 days I was going to pick. And I had to really be thoughtful about, okay, when am I teaching workouts those days? You should have very few workouts. Things like yoga or walking are okay, but I'm a teacher, I'm a fitness instructor. So I had to go ahead and do my normal schedule. But I looked at when I was doing it and when I could have my protein shake or my soups. And you do have a schedule of you take this here, this here, this here, but it's dependent on when you start in your day, right? And so I had to be very strategic about that. Day 1, I thought, oh, this is a piece of cake. This isn't too bad at all. Day 2 was a little bit more difficult for me, and it was only with one product. It was with the collagen bone broth. First of all, highly suggest a frother. Frothers are your friend. But the bone broth, I was sitting outside working. I put too much water in it. It was hot. I was drinking hot soup, and I definitely needed to add some seasonings to it. And I was a little bit stressed. There was a lot going on at that time. And so I wound up I got it down. It was fine. And then I wound up going to a concert that night, which was unexpected, but so much fun. And I took my Restore actually to the concert. And so that actually worked out really well for me. But day 2 was a little bit harder. And then day 3, I was like, okay, this is cool. And I was shocked on day 4 to find out that I had lost between 5 or 6 pounds. Um, it's not just water weight. I have one of those wise scale things that like tell you all the stuff. Anyway, I lost between 5 and 6 pounds. And then people are sitting there saying, okay, so you fast for 3 days and then you gain it all back. That's actually not the purpose of this either. Because you're boosting your metabolism at a cellular level, okay, like we talked about, hello, dog. Because we're boosting your metabolism at that cellular level, you continue to lose weight. A lot of people are continuing to lose weight. I even went to Nashville on a girls' trip. Wasn't thinking I would keep it off. It stayed off. And so, people are also really impressed with the program Pivotal because once you get through the reset, you have access to all of these resources in the Pivotal program. There's meal planning, there's all kinds of exercises, there's grocery lists, and so much more. So it really is to support you even after the journey. And it really is impressive to see the stories that are coming out 2 weeks after, 4 weeks after. And part of the reason that we take pictures, you can't see what's happening on the inside, right? You can't see all of that visceral fat that we're trying to attack at the cellular level, but you can see things on the outside. And so it was a really interesting experience for me, and I am definitely going to do it again. Throughout this week and next week, you are also going to learn more about the science of the products. You're going to hear more stories from people on our team. So just make sure that you're keeping your eyes open, your ears open, and just make sure that, you're paying attention. And best of all, you guys, most of all, ask questions, okay? Ask questions so that we can answer them. So friends, thank you so much for joining me on this Wellness Wednesday. Don't forget to smile and have a wonderful day.